class to your friends that aren't here. I will show my face because I am not a bad person as you are. And we are going to restart our lessons because we stayed a long time without talking. We stayed last week off after my tragedy. By the way, let me tell you about this tragedy. I went to a restaurant, as I told you, and I was there. And when I stand up, the key of the car was on the floor, and a guy around 20, 30 years old, he took the key, but I didn't see. He was in a table next to mine. And then I went in the direction of the car and I didn't find the key, of course. And I come back from the car to the restaurant looking at the floor. And I talked to the waiter, and he said that he didn't find anything. And I stared, look with attention. Yes, I was focused on the guy, and I I would ask him, "Did you take my key?" But it would be very complicated to ask to someone if someone has robbed a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Yes.
was looking and he was looking at me and I was there next to the car. And I got a decision. I will go home. I will take the spare key. Spare means extra. Yes. I will take
Mhm.
the spare key and come back. But at the same time, I stopped to think about that if I go home, someone has someone with the key can turn on the car and leave the place.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a good advice to you. Never leave your car alone if you've lost your key because someone can take the car. So I was there thinking and thinking, and I decided to call my mom and ask her to take the key and to go there. But I returned to the restaurant and I stayed there for more 15 minutes, I guess, looking at everyone and every place. And then I returned to the car and sat next to the car and stayed there next to the car waiting. And I saw the guy who I have one idea that he has taken, leaving the place and going down the street. And then I decided to go back there and ask again to the cashier if someone has given the key to him. And immediately when I entered and I asked to the cashier if has someone left the key there, he said, "Yes, a guy left the key here with me. Here is your key." I took the key and I go home. But the frustrating part of that story is that I am 95% sure that it was the guy who was sat next to my table that took the key and was waiting for the opportunity to enter and go. But it's very crazy because criminals don't go to the restaurants to have food next to you. But it was almost a crime. What do you think about that?
I think it was him,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think
but
with
I
him,
don't have
but
sure if he intend stealing your car, but maybe he just was, how can I say, desconfiado.
He was, I don't know, let me take a look about the meaning of this word. Unsure. Unsure.
Yeah, maybe he has unsure about you and you searching for the key of your car. I don't know.
yeah.
Oh,
At,
yeah.
at
Yes.
least
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
he gave the key
Yes.
for the cashier.
It's
Ah,
like you
uh-huh. I know what you mean.
it's
Yeah.
like you miss your money and someone found, but he can
Mm-hmm.
just came in you and ask, "Oh, did you lost $100? I don't know," and you
Uh-huh.
obviously say yes, but he don't have sure.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a
yes.
good point.
Uh-huh. Yeah, good point, good point.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, yes, but it was very confusing and very frustrating because I calculate the time uh, minute by minute in my day. So every time that something goes wrong, I got in a looping of confusions because everything is affected in a domino effect. And I was feeling bad about the class, and then I have a class at night. The class was a bit confusing too, and the week goes in this hurricane. Now I am breathing again. But
Yeah.
we didn't have homework, yeah, but we have a kind of exercise in here to talk about likes and dislikes that we discussed in our last class. And we need to review some vocabulary items, yeah, because we stayed a long time without studying. Yeah, and let's pop up some ideas here to complete this list here. For example, this list is on page number 10 of your books, but you don't need to open the books to check it, just to review. So for instance, colors. Yes, I never wear, I don't know, I wear all colors. Let me use another thing. I really like black clothes. What about you guys? What color of clothes do you prefer?
Mm, I
I
never
think
thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
I
What about
never
you?
wear brown.
Really? Like
Yes.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is superstitious about brown color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the story, Aline, about Roberto Carlos?
Yeah. Yeah. Um, the show, né?
Mhm.
The show. Um, um, special show. Ai, I forgot. Fim de ano. Um, I remember. Uh, I remember the Xuxa
Mhm.
was wearing. Oh, old is history.
Old
um,
history. I know this history.
I remember the Xuxa was wearing purple dress,
Mhm.
and Roberto Carlos não
Don't
deixou,
let.
não let um, the Xuxa participation this special
Mhm.
because she is uh, she was wearing this purple dress
Brown, I
because
mean.
mm,
Brown or purple?
purple.
He has problems with the
For
purple too.
is purple.
Ah,
Yeah,
I know brown. He don't
no
accept
purple.
anything. Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I remember. I remember the color. This hate. He hates. Né? Yeah.
He hates.
Is purple.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
do you have any superstitions like Roberto Carlos, Gabi, or you just don't like? You just don't like the color.
Me too. I don't like brown. Mm-mm.
It's I don't know, a blood color. Yeah, you don't have expressions in brown. What
Mm-hmm.
what about you, Liz? Do you have many clothes in brown color?
I don't think that I have any color with any clothes with brown color.
It's weird. Why don't we have brown in our wardrobes? But we don't.
if I have something, it's just one cloth that I even used.
Mm. Guys, do you have any TV show that you usually watch that you are a kind of fan?
It's kind of what?
Fan?
Pen?
Fan, F-A-N.
Ah, okay.
I
Um,
don't get.
Any show in which you are fan. Fan,
I
F-A-N.
don't think so.
Oh, okay, now I understand. I
Mhm.
think How to Play with Murder. I really
Really?
like.
Are you a
Yes.
big fan of Annalise?
Annalise Keating. Yes.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Powerful
Very cool to
woman.
know. And did you watch every seasons?
In the Netflix, yes. I downloaded an app in my notebook that is called uh Streamio to
It's
saw
premium.
to see the another uh seasons, the another
Mm-hmm.
seasons of the series that it doesn't allow it on Netflix. But
Mm-hmm.
I stopped it because Netflix so easy to see. You just turn on your television and saw. So I'm waiting.
Mm-hmm. And the problem on Netflix is that you wait for long for have a new season of something. It happens with
Yes,
How to Get Away. The last season is not there yet.
yes. I talked to my mom about we change of plan. I saw some it's plan TV. I don't know how to talk about it.
You are talking about satellite TV, satellite like Sky, Net, Oi, and
So
this.
not exactly. I was saying about Amazon Prime.
Ah, streamers.
Yes, yes, streamers.
Streamers.
Mm.
We put
Netflix is a
the
streamer.
Netflix because we just get bored about Netflix because it's never have new
Mm-hmm.
be serious.
Uh-huh. I know what you mean. It's becoming repetitive.
Yes.
And does any of you have Amazon Prime? Gabi,
I
João?
don't have Amazon Prime, but I like one series of Amazon Prime. It's The
Uh,
Boys.
I have.
It's
I have.
adult series.
is it what kind of program is that? Is it related to comedy,
Uh,
drama?
no, The Boys. It's it's like a satire. How can I say that? Of superheroes. It's
Ah, I
really
know this
good.
this uh-huh. It's a satirical you call satire.
Yeah.
Satirical. Ah, okay, about superheroes. I've heard about that. Aline, you said you have, yeah, Amazon Prime. Do you like it?
I like teacher. Um, actually,
Mm-hmm.
Marcos and me um, are watched it a lot because have because has uh, movies, three movies, né? A
Uh-huh.
lot, very interesting. Mm, we like it. We like.
Uh-huh. Good. It has more variety than Netflix. Yeah, people are saying that.
Mm-hmm.
The problem, in my opinion, is that we have more opportunities on Netflix for accessing on smart TVs. For example, I don't have an app in my television for Amazon
Mm.
Prime. So I need to turn on the computer, to put in the computer, to project on the television. It is not so easy then click on the button of Netflix.
And
Yeah.
I think complicated
Mm-hmm.
um, for start.
Uh-huh.
Um, for installation. Yeah, installation.
Installing
I think very difficult.
the process of putting and
Yeah,
programming.
the process. Yeah, very difficult. Very boring.
Yeah.
Mm.
And guys, we are talking about entertainment in pandemic times. Yes, Netflix, TV series, etc., etc. But are you breaking the quarantine or are you still staying at home and just going to the street whenever it's necessary?
I stayed I stayed home all the time in
Uh-huh.
holiday. um,
You are a
uh,
you are a part of the small number of people who didn't go to the beach.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm proud about being a part of this group too.
I just get out of my house to change of my material of Kumon,
Uh-huh.
my math clothes, and I just have to buy some medicines too. But in the most part, just my mom are getting out of my home, and my
Mm-hmm.
dad, he's just working.
All right, good, good. So there is someone in your house who is more responsible to go out and take things, etc., etc.
Yes,
What about you, Gabi? Are you leaving home a lot? Yes, because you go to your work, yeah? So you need to go out.
Yes, every day, basically.
And
Go
are you
to,
going out for entertainment?
no, no,
Good
just work
girl.
or medical.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, good girl. Very good girl. All right, but let's remember the times in which we go out a lot. And imagine that you are in a line for a club. Uh, Aline can remember these times. Aline, do you remember the dance clubs called West Show and Big Field?
I remember.
You,
have
I
you ever
remember.
gone?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. You are a good
Little.
complemento. What
Yeah.
about you guys? Did you remember Júlio, Laís? I don't think so.
I remember Big Field. You know, it's really close to my house, so
Ah,
I
yeah, yeah.
remember.
But you are a little boy when it was working.
Yeah, yeah. I was too little.
Ah, yeah. And what about you, Gabi? Do you remember those clubs?
Yes,
Have you
big
ever
field,
gone?
Back music.
Uh-huh. Have you ever gone there?
Oh, I don't like it.
You don't look to be this kind of girl. Aline
Oh,
does. Aline does. But
Yeah.
and by the way, when you are there to go to those clubs, one small problem or big, depending on your point of view, is called line. Yes, a line is when you have a person behind you and another person behind this person, another person behind this person to enter or to access a service. So, for example, you have a line at a bank. Yes, you go to the cashier. You have lines at the supermarket. Yeah, do you have
Okay.
lines to enter in those dance clubs? These lines for dance clubs are really big sometimes, depending on the attraction. Aline, have you ever stayed in a very long line for a dance club or for a concert?
uh, yeah. Um, the last year,
Mm-hmm.
I went to yeah
Yes, I went.
I went to show with my cousin um, Melin show
Uh-huh.
in I what's the name? Mendanha, Mendanha
And
Street.
Emendem Street is Luzno.
No,
It's
Aliados.
Aliados. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Aliados. Uh-huh. Um, I, I stayed in line for a long time. Um, yeah, and when
Uh-huh.
yeah, mm-hmm,
Yes.
see, I I talk I talk mm, uh, for my cousin. Look, um, all the people in the show, yeah, mhm,
Uh-huh.
is is kids, young, very crazy.
And they punch you and say, Tia, can you help me?
Yes.
My God,
Was
very
very
frustrating.
cool.
Very cool, very different.
Very different.
Aline, by the way, the pronunciation is cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Cousin.
Cousin. Mm-hmm.
Cousin. Right. Wow. And when you, Aline, and the other guys stay in a line, or for a concert, or in the supermarket, or in the bank, and you first people for the first time, yes, you met people for the first time, do you usually interact? Do you usually talk to those people, or you stay there in your place?
I'm just in my place.
I stay
Normally,
in my place.
usually.
Yeah, Gabi and Laís.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
my place too.
Wow, what a very quiet group I have. Everybody
I
stays.
just talk with someone when I'm with my mom because my mom is too much communicative. Is
Really?
communicative the name?
Yes, very cool.
She talks a lot, and so when I'm with her, I normally talk, and normally someone interrupt our conversation to talk with us. It's like, oh my god.
And then the show starts.
Yes. But I
Very
normally just I'm quiet. I don't know.
uh-huh.
Uh,
But when we are interacting to those people, when those people start a conversation with you, do you usually cut the conversation or move on, prolong the conversation?
I move on.
Yeah, you
But
let it
normally
go.
I don't start the
Move on.
conversation.
Mm.
But if
Mm-hmm.
someone starts with me, I move on.
Good, good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And going
Me
to
too.
Yeah, and going to page number 6 of your book, page number 6, on exercise number 1, we have some topics people usually talk in a line. Let's take a look at them. Are you there on page number 6?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it a good idea in this conversation, when the conversation is going, to talk about your salary?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah,
A
and
weird topic.
a very weird topic. It's not a good idea to talk for the first time about salaries. Yeah. And do you consider impolite to talk about, to ask for salary, to ask about people's salary?
I think so.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I agree with you to ask, for example, how much do you
Yeah.
receive?
Just to really close people.
Yeah, just
It's
really.
like how someone asks if you have a good health to, I don't know, uh, sell your organs
Uh
on
huh.
the black market. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, very weird, but it's possible. You are talking to someone and the person asks you, do you have a good health? And you said, for sure. And you sleep, and when you wake up, you are there in a place
Yes.
without your
I
heart.
know.
Oh yeah. If someone has talked to me, I would say, no, I went to the doctor last year. I had 3 surgeries. Nothing is okay inside. Take a look at my belly. Nobody, I don't have these problems. So, but you know that these topics vary depending on the country, depending on the culture. For
I didn't know.
example, in the United States, it's not so problematic to talk for the first time about salary. It's not considered impolite or rude. It's a common topic for a conversation. So
Okay.
it's weird for us, but it's not weird for them. But it's really rude and impolite if you are there in United Kingdom, in England, London, for example. So it
Okay.
varies. Yeah. It is impolite in the United States to ask about health. I think it is in Brazil too, don't you think?
I think depends of the
Yeah,
context. I don't know.
depends of the
Yeah.
content.
Uh-huh. It depends on the context.
Yeah,
Okay. In which context is okay to ask about health?
maybe in a gym, line. I don't know.
Good. Uh-huh.
Excuse me, I didn't understand what you asked.
A gym line, you know.
Gym line?
Yeah,
Gymnastics.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, for example, is your heart okay? Yes, it will
uh,
help you. It's a good
Hmm,
context to talk about health. Yeah.
yes.
All right. And about family. Is it okay to start a conversation about that?
Mm,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Mhm.
depends.
Problem.
Yeah, you can
yeah,
ask, for
depends.
example, do you have brothers or sisters? And move on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you live, to talk about your neighborhood. What do you think about it?
Same.
I
maybe.
don't. Yeah, yeah. Can be problematic, but
Yeah.
at the same time can be okay. I don't know.
Ah, Lies, I know what you mean. You are still in the horror movie. The person can discover where your house is and go there. I got it.
Don't trust anyone.
But you can talk. Don't trust. That's the point. But you can talk about neighborhoods in general. For
Yeah.
example,
Yes,
I live
it's
in
okay.
Guaratiba. Guaratiba is really big. You have Ilha de Guaratiba, Barra de Guaratiba, Pedra de Guaratiba. So it's
Yeah,
super,
but I
super
met
big.
some people that asked me where literally I live. Where is my house? Like
It is
on the street.
weird. It is
Yes.
Mhm.
weird. Yeah, you would say around some place. Yeah. But exactly the
Yes.
location of our houses for the first time is weird. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years.
And what do you think about Brazilians' favorite topic when they don't have anything to talk about? The weather.
Yeah, the
It
weather.
is really
Yes, the
common.
weather.
Tempo tá feio hoje, né? Ó,
Yeah.
aqui vai chover. Typical
Like
questions when you don't have anything to talk about. Have you ever did that? Ask about weather?
I don't, because I never start the conversation.
Yes.
I always talk the weather.
Yeah,
yes.
it is a very good way
I'm
to.
very talkative.
Uh-huh. So you need to start in one way. It's better to talk about the weather than about the salary. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitively.
Yeah. And guys, I don't know if you know that, but in England, people are really addicted to weather. They have in London, for example, 5 TV channels in open television about weather. TV
Oh my God.
channels. I am not
Oh my
talking about
God.
programs, I'm talking about TV channels, and they are really fascinated about this topic, about the way the weather is, the next temperature, etc., etc., etc. They love to talk about weather, and it's not about adults, but about teenager, young people too. They love weather. Now,
Hello,
typical
Walker.
banks. You are in a bank line, someone approaches on you and starts to talk about problems. What do you think about that? You
You
need
mean
to
personal
know.
problems?
Uh-huh.
Personal problems, I think it's weird, but general
Me too.
problems,
Yeah, general problems, okay.
What do you
general
guys
problems.
consider general problems?
Oh, I don't know.
Like the inflation.
The
Yeah,
inflation. The
yeah.
inflation.
Yeah, inflation.
Mhm.
Oh my God! Look at the price of this meat.
Emergency salary.
Mm,
This top,
Yes.
the topic this moment.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, good topics to open the conversation. Aline is a conversation starter. She always opens conversations.
Yeah.
She says, talk about that, talk about emergency. She's going to help you. Like the movie of Will Smith, The Hitch, remember?
Yeah.
There with conversations.
Yeah.
And what about someone's appearance?
Mm, no, I don't think so.
I think it's problematic.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Problematic and dangerous. Imagine you are
yeah,
there, you
Yeah.
approach on a guy
Very
and said,
dangerous.
look at that woman, she's very ugly. And he said, this is my wife. Imagine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's too
A
polite.
punch in your face.
Yeah. But by the way, girls talking to each other, maybe for the first time, I think positive comments are always good to say. So, for
Okay.
example,
Yes.
Yeah,
positive
yeah, yeah.
comments regarding to clothes or hairstyle
Yeah. A
or
positive
yeah,
comment, I
I
think,
think it's
yeah.
okay. And it's a good
Yeah,
way to open a conversation. For example, nice hair. And then you go.
yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? And the person, nice hair. Yes, I have a treatment at Aline's hairstyle. Aline's
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good
Very
way.
good.
We have the man from Cabeleireira Leila. We can have Cabeleireira Aline.
Cabeleireira. Ai.
Cabeleireira Aline. So, and here we have in this image exactly the situation. We have Eve, this girl here, and Chris. And they are in a conversation in a line for entering in a show. Yeah. So looking at Eve and looking at Chris, what can you imagine about their personality, for example?
Mm,
I think Chris talkative.
Is talkative.
And talkative.
Mhm.
And Chris shine. Shine, né? Yeah, shine.
Eve is shy.
Eve,
Mm,
okay, Eve shy. Yeah, I think.
right. Do you have other opinion, guys?
I think Eve is an extrovert person. I don't know why. I just saw her face and I think an extrovert person.
She's anxious.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, a lot of pressure. I think Chris is a bit snobbish. I don't know. I look at
yeah.
his face and I can see some
Think it's
atmosphere of superiority.
I don't think so. I think it's just the her style.
Her
His
style.
style.
Oh, maybe.
I
And
don't know.
is Eve interested on what Chris is talking?
Yes.
She's
Wait, Eve is the guy or the girl?
the girl is Eve.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Eve is cold. Can you notice that?
Yeah, yeah, she.
And maybe it's a very cold place because all of them are wearing coats. Yeah.
And jacket.
Jacket. Yes, a leather jacket that is very warm. So now I will play this conversation and you are going to pay attention and tell me what topics Eve and Chris are talking about. Yes? For example,
Okay.
salary, health, family, etc. Let's see it. Can you listen?
No,
No?
no.
Ah, that is okay, no problems. Share sound. Optimize the screen for video clips. Okay. Can you listen up?
Conversation
Yeah.
Ah,
strategy. Starting a conversation. B. Listen. What topics do Eve and Chris talk about?
Ooh, it's cold tonight.
Yeah, it is. But actually, I kinda like cold weather.
You do? Really? Boy, there are a lot of people out here tonight.
Yeah, it gets pretty crowded on weekends.
Do you come here a lot?
Yeah, I do, actually.
So, are you a big hip hop fan?
Yeah, I am. Are you?
Actually, no, but my brother's in the band tonight.
Oh, really? Cool. By the way, my name's Chris.
Nice to meet you. I'm Eve.
what do you think about this conversation, guys?
The weather.
Uh-huh.
Things
Things
you see around
Yeah, things you see around you
Mm-hmm.
and family.
Yes, yes. And what do you think about the way the conversation is moving on? Is it going good or not so good? The flow.
good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah. Who starts?
Easy.
Eve.
Eve starts and then Chris continues. And does Chris continue the conversation in a positive way, letting her talk, or cut the conversation?
Positive way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And what kind of club they are entering?
A hip hop club.
A hip hop club. Do they like it?
I like.
And what about they, Chris and Eve? Do they like it?
Chris do. Evie.
Chris like. Eve.
It's not a big
No.
Eve don't like. Eve doesn't like.
Eve doesn't like.
And why is she going there?
because the brothers are in the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her brother is in the band. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any familiar in a band or something like that?
My.
No.
No.
Your
My good father. My good father.
godfather?
My good father is padrinho. Yeah.
Godfather.
Godfather. My godfather has band, pop rock band.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And do
Very
they
cool.
Do they play in parties of your house, for example?
Um, actually, in the party, um,
Hmm?
15 anos, reading, né?
Wedding?
Wedding,
Hmm.
15 anos
Ever.
party, very
Very,
cool.
very cool, baby. Very cool. And what about you guys? Any friends? Any friend or familiar
Oh,
in a band?
I have a teacher who is a guitarist, guitarrista.
Uh-huh, guitarist.
Yeah, in a rock band. But just here I know.
Have you ever gone to a concert in which he was?
No,
No?
he just say he is a guitarist, but I don't know. I never
Okay.
heard him.
All right. Right, guys. And take a look at this part C here and pay attention in the following. How Eve starts a conversation with the stranger. She talks about the things around them, like the weather and the club, and asks general questions. Find examples in the conversation about the way she interacts with him. She uses the context of the place to talk. Where did it happen?
Mm.
Victor,
Yes?
can you please say again?
Of course. She talks about the way, a good way to
Mm-hmm.
express an opening conversation. A good way to start a conversation is talk about the surroundings, things that are around us. Yeah, weather, place, etc., etc. Find in
Mm-hmm.
the text examples that Eve presents this atmosphere.
Cold. It's cold tonight.
It's cold tonight. She's talking about the surroundings. Good, good. What
Yeah.
else?
Mhm.
Uh,
A lot of
out,
people are
out
out
here
here.
tonight.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. A lot of people are out here tonight. What else? What else?
Um,
Um,
are you a big hip hop fan?
yes. Yeah.
She is contextualizing with the surroundings. She asks about, are you a big hip hop fan? Because they are in a place with hip hop music. It would be
Yeah.
very crazy if they are in a, I don't know, Catholic church and there is a gospel song playing and she looked at him and said, are you a big fan of hip hop? No connection.
Yeah.
You need to make connections with things that are around you. This is the technique the book is presenting. You can ask about exterior things, but not being specific. For example, what other kind of music do you like? Or do you have other preferences? What are the other preferences? But you can never ask about a thing that is not on the surroundings. Because when you ask about things that aren't in the surroundings, it may sound weird. That's why it is weird to talk about salary. It is weird sometimes to talk about family because you don't have things in the surroundings, things around us. What other kind of things can you talk about representing our surroundings, guys?
Uh, things what they could talk about, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Respecting this principle that talk about the surroundings.
Mm,
Mhm.
they could say mm, someone appearance. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's around them.
Of a famous hip hop band. I don't know.
Good. In the context. They can talk about the construction, about the club, specifically the color of the walls, how good or how bad it
Yeah.
is, how,
Did you find the ticket expensive?
yes, good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Good, very good. But did you notice we always talk about the things that are in the context? That is the principle. Don't open a conversation about the thing that is not in the context, because people will look at you and say, "Huh?"
Yeah, very,
For
very
example,
crazy.
for example, you are in the line and you approach on a person and said, "Do you have a dog?" Why a dog in the story? But if you are there and there is a dog next to you, you know that you are there in the street. There are a lot of dogs in the street, and the dog is there approaching. And you look at the dog and said, "Cute. Do you like dogs?" Now it makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you need to
Victor,
see,
you
yes.
say you said a word is I think it was surrounded.
Good, very good. Let me write it on the chat.
Yes.
By the way, where is the chat? Ah, here. It is sir, oops, surroundings. Surroundings.
Okay.
Yes, surround means around us. Here are
Okay.
two typical sentences people use to open a conversation. This is very famous. Oh, it is cold tonight. Or, oh, it is very hot here. It's very typical. The other one is, do you come here a lot? This is typical. Você vem sempre aqui? Do you come here a lot? This is a good way to start a conversation. Now, let's put context in those sentences here. In part D, you have. Think of situations where you could use each conversation starter below. Compare with partner. So, for example, number one, a person says, "The flowers are beautiful, huh? I love spring." Probably they are on a bench in a park. Okay, bench, guys.
No.
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 Bench in a park. This is a bench
Okay.
Okay.
where people from Praça Nossa sit on.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a bench, and this is a bench in a park. Yeah. So this is a okay conversation for a bench in a park. Yeah. Now, in number two, you have, gosh, it is so crowded here, and it is hot. Probably where are they?
Maybe in a beach.
In
Or
the
club?
In a club,
Street.
in a beach, in a
in the
trial.
center, in the center of Bangu, in
In
the
the center
summer.
of Bangu, very
Yeah.
good.
Or or calçadão de Campo Grande.
Calçadão de Campo Grande, good, very good, very good. In
On
a
a boat.
volcano, maybe. Yes? Now,
Yeah.
number three is, write down your answers, okay? Number three, you have, wow, the elevator is really slow today.
Elevator.
In an elevator of a very big building.
In the
Yeah?
office.
In an
In
office.
a
No,
building.
in
Good,
the office and lady.
good, good. Four, hi there. Is it windy? Okay, Windy.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
I don't know.
windy, windy.
Maybe in the beach.
Windy. Windy.
Ok, ok.
In
Uhum.
região dos lagos is very windy.
Yeah. Uhum.
Windy. So probably they are in região dos lagos in this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In number 5 you have, this food doesn't look too good.
In a bad restaurant.
In a restaurant.
Not
É,
bad.
in a bad restaurant.
Very cool. And finally, number 6. I'm a bit nervous. Is it your first class too?
First
In the
day in class.
In a school, in a college.
In a school,
The
college,
course.
in a course, yes. By the way, it's very crazy, guys. I have my first presentation as a student in my PhD. Yes, PhD is doutorado. And I am I am like this. It is next week. I am trembling, like oh my god. And I imagine
Really?
I am very nervous. And on Saturday, there was a presentation at the place where I work, at Filk, and there were, guess what? 1,200 people watching.
Oh,
Okay.
And I was, okay, I was talking, making jokes, and letting go. And in this presentation, there will be 12 people, and I am almost dying. Every night I have a bad nightmare about that. It's very
My
crazy.
God.
Our mind is
Crazy.
very crazy. So I am number 6. I'm a bit nervous. Is it your first presentation too? All right, moving on. Here we have other strategies. This strategy is very used in English language. Actually, is one of the top 200 words in English language. People use the word actually a lot, guys. But when I say a lot, it's a lot, a lot. Actually, in Portuguese, means na verdade. Yes? And we use actually to correct things people say or think. For example, so you are American? And the person, well, actually, I'm from Canada. Yeah? Let me have some declarations about you and you correct myself, okay?
Okay.
Julio, are you from São Paulo?
Actually, I'm from Rio de Janeiro.
Okay. Laís, are you a rock star?
actually, I'm a common person. I don't know.
I love it. Very good. Aline, are you a baker?
Well, actually, no.
No, you need to correct. You need to present the correct information. Well, actually, I'm a hairstylist.
Yeah.
Aline, are you studying mathematics in your college?
Really? Actually, I'm study language.
Very good, very good.
Actually, I hate mathematics.
So do I. So do I. Gabi, you live in Copacabana, right?
Actually, I live in Campo Grande.
Ah, okay. Julio, you live in Bangu, right?
Actually, I live in Santissimo.
Ah, okay. Laís, you live in Santíssimo, right?
Actually, I live in Estado dos Caboclos.
What number? All right. So, guys, use more the word actually. Incorporate the word actually in your vocabulary. You can use actually to correct yourself too. For example, I have a presentation with 100, actually 1,000 people. I use the word actually to correct myself. Got it? So
Got it.
now you have a conversation, you have parts of the conversations in which people use actually to correct the other. For example, it is really chilly in here. Okay, chilly for temperature.
No, never heard about.
Take a look about images of chilly weather.
Oh, okay.
It's cold, yeah? So how to prepare cars for chilly weather, weather with a lot of ice, a lot of snow. It is chilly, right?
Right.
So it's really chilling here. And the person, it is the air conditioning. Actually, I feel okay. Air conditioning, chilly, cold, yeah? This is the context. 2. Is this your first class here? Actually, I take the subway. No. Yes, actually, I'm a little nervous. Is it okay? Matching.
Yeah.
Matching.
Letter C.
Letter C. Yes, it's C. Actually, I'm a little nervous. So I will give you a short time to complete numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let it go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I finished.
What about you, girls? Have you?
Finish.
I
Good,
finished.
good. Very good. Uh-huh. And so you are a full-time student?
Letter
Letter
G.
G.
Part-time.
Part-time.
I work.
Work now.
Mm-hmm. So the person used actually to correct the term full-time. What is a full-time student?
Full time is the student that study all time on the day, on the most part.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And what about the opposite, the part-time students?
In just a part of the day, limits
Mm-hmm,
hour.
mm-hmm. Or in the morning, or in the
Yes.
afternoon, or just at night. That's okay. Four, do you like this neighborhood?
Yeah, I do. Actually, it has some great stores.
That's okay. That's okay. Do you drive to class?
Actually, I take the subway. It takes an hour.
Good, very good, Julio. I like your sweater.
Letter G, thanks. It's actually from a vintage store.
Oh, vintage stuff. Do you like vintage clothes, guys?
I like.
Yeah, I think so.
And what about the vintage furniture?
I
Um,
forgot what it
Furniture. Let me show you. Furniture.
yeah.
Things that you have in your house.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
think so.
So new furniture. Ah, it's very vintage. This is vintage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very vintage.
very vintage. All right, this is
It's
very. It is not vintage. It's modern.
I don't know.
You don't
Yes.
like vintage very much for furniture.
I don't.
I prefer modern furniture instead of vintage. But for clothes, vintage clothes are sometimes interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you play guitar or anything?
Actually, I do. And piano. H.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So you are from around here?
No, actually, I'm from a small town about 3 hours away.
Good. Very good. So use more actually because actually is a powerful word. And now you are going to listen to 6 people talk at Tom's party. So this is Tom's party. Do you consider Tom's party a formal or an informal party?
Informal. Yeah.
And why did you decide it is informal?
Because they they are seats seat sofa and the floor these expressions
Mm-hmm.
smiles.
Maybe the
Mhm.
place too,
Uh-huh.
like
Uh-huh.
every people
Wearing
sits in a
informal
chair.
clothes.
Informal clothes, shoe. Yeah, very good. Good. So this is Tom's party. Who is Tom in this picture here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We have 1, 2, 3 boys here. Who looks more to be Tom? Let's try to use our imagination for that. Who looks more to be Tom?
Who looks more um
Natural in the place.
I think maybe the guy sit with anyone around?
This one here.
No, the other one.
This one here.
The other one.
This one here. The one wearing Bermudas. Uh-huh.
I don't know why.
Maybe. Yeah, yeah. It looks like him.
Yes, seems that all the most part of people there are looking to him, and yes, I think so.
You mean looking at him, yeah?
Yes, yes,
Oh, yeah. And maybe he's telling the story. Yeah,
yeah.
good. And what else? And do you agree with her, guys? Is that Tom? Is this guy Tom?
I'm back.
Welcome back. Did you go to the toilet?
I was taking something for my mom.
Ah, okay. See, guys, a good boy. Right. So, Julio, we are discussing who is Tom in this picture. Can you take any
Who is
risks?
what?
Stone in this picture.
What
Just by
is
this,
stone?
Stone is the guy of the party, the winner of the house.
Oh, okay.
The girls are saying that this boy here is Stone.
I think maybe the lady with the green t-shirt. I don't know.
Ah,
He is in this in the left side of the guy with the head shirt.
this girl is Stone.
Yeah, I think. No.
I thought Stone was
Ah,
the
Tom.
boy.
Ah,
Yes.
okay, Tom. Ah, I was thinking it's Tom. It was um a word for the people who is the winner of the house.
Ah,
Okay.
no, Tom is the winner of the house, the boy. His name is Tom.
Ah, okay. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the guy that you were
Yeah,
saying.
all of you are agreeing. So now you're going to listen to those people talking, yes, and you're going to put the corresponding number, yes. Which conversation starter are the people responding to? So number the sentences from 1 to 6. For example, this is a great party. The conversation starts. Is this party good? And the person, this is a great party. You are not going to listen to the answer. You're going to listen to the question. Yeah? Got it?
Okay, got it.
Let's test.
Page 7. 3. Listening and strategies. This is a great party. A. Listen to 6 people talk at Tom's party. Which conversation starters are the people responding to? 1.
Yeah, it's fun. Tom always has good parties. There's always great music and wonderful food. Actually, he has a party like once a month.
So, how the other person starts the conversation?
Talking about great music.
So,
Yeah.
the conversation starter was the sentence number 1 in here. This is a great party. And the person continues talking about that. Did you understand the logic of the exercise?
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, so let's continue. Now, all the rest.
2.
Well, there's a lot of people in here. Plus, Tom's cooking, so that doesn't help either. I guess we could open a window. It is pretty warm.
3.
Well, actually, I'm his sister. Well, one of his sisters.
4.
Yeah, they do. Tom's a great cook. This cheesecake is really good. It has peanut butter in it.
5,
No, not really. I think a lot of these people are Tom's friends from work, so I don't know them. I just know Tom from the gym.
6,
Yeah, it is. I like it. Who is it? Do you know? There are so many new bands these days.
Difficult.
Oh,
So, teacher. Repeat, please.
Of course, baby.
Okay,
page
thanks.
7. Listen to 6 people talk at Tom's party. Which conversation starters are the people responding to? 1,
Yeah, it's fun. Tom always has good parties. There's always great music and wonderful food. Actually, he has a party like once a month.
2,
Well, there's a lot of people in here. Plus, Tom's cooking, so that doesn't help either. I guess we could open a window. It is pretty warm.
Okay, so what are these guys talking about?
Is it me or is it
Everybody,
really hot in
everybody.
here?
But what is the topic of this conversation, guys?
Weather.
Weather.
Weather, yes, the temperature is hot, the windows are closed, and the guy starts, is it me? Or is it really hot in here? And the other guy continues, we can open a window and blah, blah, blah. Let's see.
3,
Well, actually, I'm his sister. Well, one of his sisters.
So what are they talking about here?
about his family and
Family.
Yes, about his family. And what was the conversation starter?
Are you a friend?
Of Tom's.
Mhm. Are you a friend of Tom's? Good. Let's move on. Okay.
4,
Yeah, they do. Tom's a great cook. This cheesecake is really good. It has peanut butter in it.
What are they talking about now?
the dessert.
About the dessert, yes. The dessert looks good. Very good. And what is the dessert?
It's a cheesecake with peanut butter.
Have you ever tried a cheesecake with peanut butter?
Never.
Ever eaten cheesecake, guys?
No.
No.
They
I
haven't.
haven't ever.
I have
I
never
haven't ever eat cheesecake.
Oh, there is a fantastic cheesecake at Parking Shopping Mall. Close to the movie theater, yes, there is a kind of grocery store. In this grocery store, they serve a strawberry cheesecake. It is very good. I suggest. But have you ever tried peanut butter? Have you ever eaten peanut butter?
I don't like too much.
No, I never tried.
Mm,
But I like
I
peanut.
don't like.
But I never tried peanut butter.
I would like to try. I think it's good, but I have never tried.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Going on. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Let's go to 5.
5,
No, not really. I think a lot of these people are Tom's friends from work, so I don't know them. I just know Tom from the gym.
I just know Tom from the gym. So,
I don't really know anyone here, do you?
Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone to an informal party in which you don't know much people? Have you ever, everyone passed through this situation once in a life, but do you know any
Yeah.
story to share about that? How were you in this case?
I already gone
In
to a
my
party that I don't know the people, but I started to talk with them, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, normal.
And now you became friends.
Yeah.
Good. What about you guys?
I went, actually, I went uh, to a place like an informal party of my mom's job.
Uh-huh.
So all uh, the colleagues of worker was there, and I
Mhm.
just went. I didn't talk too much. I just eat a lot, and
Uh-huh.
that was cool.
That was cool. Things to eat. The same happens to me when I don't know a lot of people. The food needs to be good. At least one thing. Right? And the last one.
Yeah.
6,
Yeah, it is. I like it. Who is it? Do you know? There are so many new bands these days.
And finally, this is number 6. And what is the conversation starter?
Great music, huh?
Great
Yeah.
music, huh?
Red music. Huh?
This is a good way to start a conversation too. Yeah. So now,
Teacher,
yes, baby.
I have to go now.
Okay, honey. Don't you worry because I am wrecking the class and then you can watch the video. Yeah?
Okay. Thank you.
Good job,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye
Have a good
bye.
job. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you. So, guys, now it's me, you, and you, and you. All we four. Uh, think of this is page 129, but you don't need to go there. Yeah? Think of an interesting question you'd like to ask to someone to get to know them better. Write your question on a small piece of paper. You don't need to write it. Just ask. Put it and put it in a pile. So that's it. Uh, every of you is going to ask one question to every of us. One question for each of us to discover new things that we don't know. I am going to start to give you an idea. Let me start. Julio, do you root for any soccer team?
Yeah, I do for Vasco da Gama.
Oh, good. I root for Vasco too.
Oh, cool.
Aline, do you like pagode?
Yeah, I like pagode a lot. My favorite band
Uh-huh.
is Sorriso Maroto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Good to know. I really like Sorriso Maroto too.
Mhm.
And Laís, do you want to travel to any Oriental country?
Yes, I
We.
would like uh, to travel to South Korea,
Very nice.
Japan,
Uh-huh.
Turkey, but I have to be with someone with me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I would like to know the world.
Yeah, yeah. I really like to travel too. Now, who wants to start to ask questions to the others?
Mm, I have to think about some questions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can.
Okay, Julio, let's go.
So, Aline, do you have any tattoo?
Good question.
Repeat, please.
Mm.
I
Do you
I
have
have.
any tattoo?
No, I don't have tattoo, but I like and um, I hope has I hope he has
To
I hope he
have.
have
To have.
I hope to have um or um now because my how can I say enteada
Step daughter.
stepdaughter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I hope you I hope you do tattoo because my stepdaughter
Mm-hmm.
is is woman tattoo. Yeah, tatuadora.
Mm,
It's
okay.
a profession. It's a professional
Professional.
of tattoos.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mhm. Very cool.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Move on,
So,
Julie.
Laish,
Mm,
what do you pretend to work with?
Good.
mm, what am I pretend to work to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't have any idea. I swear. I was talking about with my mom about this, and I probably will follow the way of the healthy. I don't know, is the healthy?
Healthy. That
Mm-hmm.
is. Uh-huh.
Maybe medicine or something like that that involves chemistry, people. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know too. So,
Yes.
um, Victor, let me think. Do you pretend let your hair grow up?
My hair, I
Yeah.
intend to have a haircut after this class today.
Yeah.
I had my hair grown in the past, not too much, but a little to have spiky hair, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the patience to care a lot about my hair. Yes,
Yeah.
and when you let your hair grow, you need to care of it.
Yeah. A lot of work.
Hmm. And when I have a haircut, I shave my hair and I just need to wash. I don't need to brush my hair at least. This is fantastic. This is the life I want to have. Right.
Okay.
What about you? And what is your hair like nowadays? Is it
Oh,
large?
let me show you. It's kind of the same thing because I have a curly hair, so
No, it's you have more
can you
there. Very
can you
cool.
see?
Yes. It's longer
Okay.
than before.
Yeah,
It's getting
yeah.
longer.
It's getting
Very
good.
cool. How long do you want to let it go?
I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe when I can do it a ponytail. I don't know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you are
I will
almost
let
there.
grow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, almost.
Very cool. Very cool.
Guys, did you remember about the haircut that that I tell you that I will do?
About
Yeah,
shaving the sides,
Yes.
yes? Uh-huh.
Yes.
yeah.
I mark an appointment with the hairstylist,
Mm-hmm.
but I gave up. And
You gave up.
yeah,
Oh my
I was
God.
afraid of. I was
Uh,
afraid. I just give up.
Uh-huh. You need to be okay with that. Yes, if you are not sure, it's not a
yeah,
good idea.
Yes.
But the hair grows fast. Hair grows fast. Always
yeah,
remember that.
yeah. The hair grows fast.
It's not
No,
a,
it
Yeah.
no, it's always
Yes, I
gonna grow
was. I
too.
was thinking about it. I will probably do, but I really have to be with courage in the day
uh-huh.
because
Take
I
your time. Uh-huh.
yes, I can't do these things like I can't mark a day to do. I have to
To go, just
stay
go.
with my
Uh-huh.
my desire and just go and just do.
I know what you mean. I got it.
Yeah.
What about the other questions? Can you go, Lace, for now?
Yes.
Mhm.
Victor, do you learn another language? Because and everything I know is that you just speak English and Portuguese.
Mm-hmm. I speak a bit Spanish, but it's a very funny Spanish. And I know how to read a bit French, but I really want to learn more Spanish to speak better.
Okay. Okay. Um, Júlio, do you like to meet some place or state inside Brazil?
Good.
Inside Brazil,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
yeah, I do. Actually, I want to meet all the Brazil. It's one of my dreams. I want to
Oh,
visit every state.
okay.
Acre
I
too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also,
Aline,
Yeah.
what is the country that you would like to meet first?
Mm, first country.
Yes.
Mhm. I think uh, I think okay. Repeat, please, the
Uh,
question, Laís.
okay. What country is the first that you would like to visit?
Okay. Um, I I like. I hope visit Italy.
Oh,
Um,
beautiful.
I think beautiful place. Um, the best food. I
Yes.
love pastas and pizzas.
Ah,
Yeah.
too.
yeah, me
Amazing.
too.
Yeah.
Very
um,
cool.
Italy is a romantic place, right?
Very romantic.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes, very romantic. Laís, and do you have a funny story you can tell about um, travel?
Travel. Not actually. I don't usually travel. Definitely don't usually travel.
Okay, let me see, Julio. Um, Julio. Sorry, guys. I I was prepare coffee. I'm lost.
Don't worry. Just to give questions for us, things that you want to know about us. One question
Uh,
for every person.
Mhm. Okay, Julio. Júlio, are you talkative person? Person, yeah?
Person.
Yeah. Are you a talkative person or yeah?
I don't know. With I'm not actually, but with the people I know, I like to talk with them a lot.
Okay.
Very cool.
And you, teacher, can you no, do you have a fun story you can tell of the course WSA?
In WSA, I have
Yeah.
a lot of funny stories in the last 12 years I worked there.
Imagine.
12 years of funny stories. Um, one there that is very cool, which was when Bombom and me went to Botafogo to take one Cambridge exam.
Mm,
And we assigned to take the train Campo Grande, and
mm-hmm.
it was very crowded, the place. And I enter in the train and Bombom too. And when it comes to Bangu, some people leave the train, and I left the train with the people. And Bombom stayed in the train, and I stayed outside the train. And Bombom, Vitor, and I say, Bombom. And there is a problem because we needed to go together because Bombom was with the tickets. So I needed
Mm-hmm.
to talk to her. And Bonbon said, and I was running in the next to the train. And Bonbon said, I wait for you in the other station. And I said, okay. And Bonbon left the train in the other station, and I took another train and find her.
Oh my God.
Fun story.
Okay.
Another funny story was when it is almost a tragical story, but it's funny too. When it started to rain in Campo Grande and there was water in the street in front of Campo Grande, in front of WSA, and
Mm.
like a river, and we needed to stay there until midnight, waiting for leaving the course. And we and the students, and there was a girl who started to cry a lot, saying that the word was ending because it was in the Bible that in this year the word will get over. And we are tranquilizing her, but it was a confusion. She was crying and crying. Jesus is returning. Jesus is returning.
I have a fun story look like that too. When I
About
was in school,
uh-huh.
in Quadra,
Uh-huh. In porch.
it
In
started
the
to rain
porch.
too much. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it started to rain too much, and the people started crying. And one guy says, "Oh, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die." It
My
was a really
God.
funny day.
People
You know,
become really nervous when things like that happens. I don't know.
yeah.
Okay, guys, let's move on in our
Yeah,
story. Yeah, honey.
talking about that, Aline asked me if I have a funny story about travel.
Uh-huh.
Aline, would you like to hear about? It's not a travel, actually.
Mm.
It's a place away from my house. It's
Mm.
it's kind of a hiking story.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was with my family and with my friend, and we went to it's like a distant beach,
Mm-hmm.
and we
Mm-hmm.
have hiking. Hike is a little dangerous because there's
Yeah.
some we have to has a guide.
Uh-huh. To
It
have a
has a
guide.
guide.
To have a guide.
We have so my friend was the guide of the hiking.
Uh-huh.
Uh, we spent a lot of time go to hiking to went to the another beach, and my friend got a new, how can I say, I forgot the name. Is a type of paper. It's not paper. The make a wind in the place.
I didn't know that. What would you say in Portuguese for this word?
Ah, eu também esqueci o nome em português. É aquele negocinho que você abre e você fica fazendo vento em você quando tá calor.
Ventilador?
Ventilador mesmo? Ventiladorzinho portátil?
Não,
Ventilador.
gente. É aquele negocinho que você abre.
Leque,
Ele é...
leque,
Ah,
leque,
é,
leque.
isso.
Ah,
Leque,
leque.
lembrei.
It is
Ah.
fan. F-A-N. Fan.
Okay. He got a new fan,
Fan.
and it's like a huge fan. And he just opened it, but he opened it so a rude way that make a sound of a shot. And everyone in the trail and the hiking look at us like, oh my god, we're gonna die today. Like,
It was a big fan.
just a fan.
Ah,
It was too funny because
Because-
everyone was like,
Very, very fun.
oh my god.
start to run. Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Jesus Christ. So guys,
Imagine.
I would start to run away. So guys, here is a text, an article about how to improve your skills in small talk. Small talk is an acronym. People S for smile, M for make, A for ask, L for listen, 5 for learn, 6 for take, 7 for answer, 8 for leave, and 9 for keep. So this is an article about how to improve your skills to talk to each other, techniques to talk better. I would like someone to read this first introduction here. Who can do it?
I can do it.
Okay, thank you, Lace.
Improve your skills and small talk with your way to success. According to some surveys, the ability to make small talk is important for social and professional success. Chatting about topics like the weather or weekends helps to connect with people, and that can be the key of making friends or business contacts. You don't have to be outgoing to make small talk. Just follow these easy types.
So here are some techniques for shy people, for example, that can let you talk to anyone without preoccupation. So let's take a look at the techniques. Every of you read one, okay? So the order is Júlio, Aline, Laís. Then Júlio, Aline, Laís, Júlio, Aline, Laís. So Júlio starts with number 1. Smile.
Okay.
Smile and say hello when you meet someone new. Say your name and shake hands. Try to repeat the person's name. Nice to meet you, Mariana.
Okay. Aline, it's your turn.
Oh, okay, sorry. To make a comment about your surroundings. For example, the weather, it's really cold today, or the event, yeah,
Event.
event. There are a lot of people here.
Yes, the idea about talking about the surroundings. Yeah. 3.
Ask questions. Try to find something you have in common. Are you new to the company too? However, don't ask very personal questions. For example, about someone's salary or age.
Yes. 4. 4.
Jul?
Jul.
Oh, sorry. Tava mutado, sorry. Listen actively. Show interest with comments like, oh, really? Or that's interesting. Keep eye contact and don't look around the room during your conversation.
This is very important. Yeah. You need to look at the people's eyes during their talk. You need to show interest, shaking heads. Yeah. Say, Good. Do you remember one episode about my wife and kids, which Michael Kyle taught Calvin how to interact with his wife, and he needs to say, really? And that he passes all the program say, é mesmo? Yes?
É mesmo, é?
That's it. That's it. That's here. Oh, really? That's exactly what he says. 5.
Yeah. Learn about what's going on in the world so you can add it to any discussion. Yeah?
Discussion. It is
Discussion.
very necessary. Yeah, it's very bad when people say, for example, oh, the price of rice is terrible. And you, really? I don't know that. It is not okay. You need to know what is
Yeah.
happening to talk. 6.
Yeah.
Is that me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Take your time. Don't rush the conversation. Don't look at your watch. It can seem rude.
Because it's a time to finish. Come on. It's not good. Go on. 7.
Answer people's questions with interesting or funny stories. People love stories and will remember you.
Exactly. It reminds me a cousin. It reminds me of my grandmother. I have a friend, he invents all the stories just to have things to talk. So I said, my brother. And I discovered he didn't have a brother. He just invented a brother for have conversation.
Yeah.
All right. 8.
And leave politely.
Politely.
Live politely to end the conversation. Say something like, well, it was nice talking to you, or great to meet you. Good luck with your job search.
That's it. Yes, you can't stop the conversation. Okay, thank you, bye. Yeah.
No, yeah.
You interact better. And finally, number 9.
Keep in touch. Send a quick email or text message. Say, it was good to meet you.
It is fantastic when you find a friend, talk to the friend, and then the friend sends us a message like, oh, it was very nice to see you today. We feel really good when it happens. So try to use this technique. So read the sentences below. Which tips from the article are they examples of? And you're going to write numbers to the tip. For example, number 1. Well, it was great talking with you. By the way, here is my card. Which tip, which number, yes, goes matching to this sentence?
9.
9. Keep in touch. Keep in touch. Mantenha contato.
Keep in touch.
Number 2. So, what kind of job do you do?
Ask a question.
Yeah. Number 3.
Yeah. Number 3.
3?
Number 3, I agree with you. Ask questions. Number 3, the dessert looks really good.
2.
Making comments about the surroundings.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you. Hi, Carlos. Easy to meet you. I'm Frank.
Number 1.
Smile.
Yeah, smile and say hello. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Number 4. Yeah. Number listen actively.
Yeah.
Listen actively. Yes. Wow, that sounds amazing.
I think can be the make 2 because it's about sounds, music, maybe. I don't know.
To make comments about
Yeah.
surroundings. Listen
know.
actively. But Yeah, because you can't say that sounds amazing is the song that is good or the news you heard are good. Yeah, so maybe, maybe. Well, I often go biking on weekends. Actually, last week I got lost and la la la. So
7.
it's a story, Estela, funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stories. Yes.
Funny story. Answer people with interest in stories. That's it. Very good, guys. Good text. Yeah, good story. So, discuss these questions. Read tip number 2 again. Do you remember what is number 2 about?
Make
Make a comment about your surrounding.
Can you think of another example about commenting about surrounding?
This place is really beautiful.
Yeah.
This
I
place is
don't
really
know.
beautiful. Good. What else? What else?
Maybe stressful. I don't know.
Nothing more?
This place is
That's a
very
great song.
noisy.
Noisy,
Yeah, very
great.
noisy.
Okay, read tip number 3 again. Number 3 is about what?
Ask questions.
Asking questions. What kind of other questions can you think about?
What did you work with? It's a good question.
What do you work with is okay.
If it's, if you stay course, do you recommend me to study here? Yeah.
Good.
Recommend me.
What about number 5? What is number 5 about?
Learn about what is going on in the world so you can add to any discussion.
Yeah.
All right. So what's going on in the world at the moment? Which topics do people talk about?
Coronavirus.
Yeah,
Coronavirus.
coronavirus.
COVID.
Um,
Yes.
Price
Mm,
rise.
price rises, the
Price
inflation.
rise. Yeah, coronavirus. And beach. Cried beaches in holiday.
Crowded beaches and
Yeah.
holiday. Good topics to discuss. Read the
Maybe
tip numbers. Yeah, sorry, baby.
maybe the decrease of the world economy.
World economy. The crisis of
Yeah.
world economy. Guys, dollars is 5 and 33 cents. It is too much. So number 7. Tip number 7 again. Do you have a funny story you can tell? We talked a lot about our funny stories. And 5, can you think of one more tip to improve small talk skills? Which other tip would you give to a person to have a good conversation?
I don't know. Be sympathetic. Simpático, I don't know.
Sympathetic.
Sympathetic. Yes.
All right. Any
Guys,
other?
where are
I
you
don't
in the
know, but
corner?
I'm practicing yoga. It's wonderful for body and mind.
Yeah.
Do you like yoga?
Good to open big and
Yeah.
large conversation topics. Very cool. So guys, take a look at the following in number 2 here. Yeah. Brainstorm ideas for each topic. What is a brainstorming? A brainstorming is when I make a list of sentences related to one topic. So you will have as homework today a production of a composition. It's not a composition, it's a brainstorming. You are going to take a paper sheet, yes, like a paper like this, yeah, and you are going to have improve your social life. And you're going to write as much as you can. What can I do for improve my social life? Be sympathetic. 2, what else? Improve your social life.
Okay.
It's about our personal analysis or general?
Your personal and also general.
Okay.
Yes, you need to make a list. You put a number and put, yes, tips. And this is first topic, improve your social life. The second topic is improve your English. 1, watch TV series. 2,
now I understand. Okay.
do the homework. 3, and you going on in the list, yeah? You are going to make a list for improve your social life and a list for improve your English. Okie dokie.
It's like how to evolve in this thing.
Yes, yes. Tips for evolution.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So
All right.
now let me assign your participation today. Okay, Aline is here. Aline is always here. Aline is the girl that is here. Aline is here. Bia wasn't. Julio is. Laís, yes. Gabi was partially, but she was here. Not Camila, not Victoria. Let me put your comments. Aline Maria. Okay, oops. Comments. I took a note, oops. I took a note here for you. Let me take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to see, always when you use to, you need to put the verb in the present form. So to see, to go, to play. It is in the past. It continues. To see, to go, to play. Don't use it to saw, for example. To infinitive. You always need to use on for communication. On TV, on the internet, on Netflix. Don't use in Netflix, on Netflix. The verb depends is with on. It just depends on the situation. Inflation, vocabulary, and look at,
Victor,
not
I
look
think
for.
it's the mind, not? I saw
Yeah.
about the inflation.
Yeah.
What did you say, baby? I didn't listen.
I think these observations are of my vocabulary.
Really?
Yeah.
Not from
Sorry, baby. Let me. So, Laís, everything that I told you to Aline is for you.
Okay.
So you are Aline now. So that's
I
for you.
see the Xuxa. Yeah.
So, Laís, about your score, you are still very participative. You are really dedicated in interacting in class. You are dealing with well with the exercises. Yeah, you got 98. Now let me go to Aline, the original one. I put the names under. Yeah. When you say não permitir, in English you say don't let. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Names in general are without the. Yeah. So you don't say the Carlos, you say Carlos. You don't say the Xuxa, you say Xuxa. Don't use the before names.
No put article.
No put
Yeah.
article, yes. When you talk about existence, you use there is. Yes. For example, in
Mhm.
my street, each has no. In my street, there is
Yeah,
a car.
that is.
Cousin, the pronunciation, and wedding, the pronunciation. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Wedding is maconha, so it's not a good idea to.
Eight.
Yeah.
No.
A
In
wedding
the green
party,
one.
a wedding party
It's
is very dangerous.
yeah, it's stranger. It's stranger.
And
Alright.
your score is 95. As usual, you are really participative. Very good.
Okay.
I heard a story about a girl
Mm-hmm.
that was in a. It's like I forgot the name of intercambio again.
Ah, exchange program.
Exchange program. She was at the restaurant and she would like to ask for a napkin. And she asked, "Can you give me, please, a kidnap,
A
not a
kidnap,
napkin?"
my God. That is sequestro. Yeah.
Uh, oh,
And
that's not a
everyone
good thing.
her like,
Another problem is the how to write the word rap and rape. Yes. So
Yeah,
yes,
the person who
yes,
plays rap is a rapper.
Mhm.
Yes. And a
Mhm.
person who
yeah.
rapes is a raper. Yes. If
yeah,
you don't put if you don't put double P's, it means estuprador. Yeah. And not
yeah,
Eita.
cantor de rap. Rape is
yeah.
estuprar, raper estuprador. And there is a company in Brazil called Lojas Americanas, which sells t-shirts with great rappers instead of great rappers.
Aff.
Oh my
No.
God.
Oh my God.
Hum.
And they ask for a recall if someone has bought a t-shirt like that in Lojas Americanas. They need
Aff.
to give the t-shirt back and receive a 500 tickets for buying everything you want.
Oh my God.
Oh.
It was a tentative to take back the t-shirt. So now this t-shirt
Aff.
is gold.
Uh,
É. So actually, the English is very dangerous.
Uh-huh. Very
The
dangerous.
pronunciation is very dangerous for me.
Julio,
Yeah.
you need to say depends on. Yes, it depends on the situation, not depends of or depends in. And vocabulary, the word quadro that is
okay,
court. Yeah. So
okay.
put it for you here, Julio, here. And you participate really well in the class as usual. Thanks for your participation. You got 99. Yeah.
Woohoo.
And Gabi weren't here until the end of the class, but she participates in the time that she was. So she got as a score 90. Yes, she left at 5 p.m. She needed to work. All right. Today we talked about less. This is September 8th. Yeah. We studied lessons 1C and 1D plus page 129. You have a homework. Yeah. Your homework is the composition. This is the brainstorm of social skills and English skills. Yeah. Plus unit 1 of workbook, right? So you have to do the unit 1 of workbook 2 as homework for next class, September 15. Easy to
Can
Okay.
take.
you can you send these things in the our group of
For
WhatsApp?
sure. I will do it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Guys, thank you very much for today's class. It was very fun. Yeah?
Mhm.
You were really
Yes.
interactive. and keep up doing this great job. You did really well. So see you next and talk to you soon.
See you.
Goodbye.
Hey, bye bye.
See you. Bye
Bye
bye.
Bye
bye.
bye.